I should have reconned. Well, we almost have the... Okay, that's worth TBMing. That is so worth TBMing. Over here, it is worth TBMing whenever I have the option to. That might... Oh, there's a 30-second... I might have just screwed that TBM up. Oh, there it is. Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Regiments. This is actually with the Winds of Change DLC. I am recording this ahead of time before the release. It's a courtesy of MicroProse. This is a early access copy, so thank you for that, MicroProse. With that being said, we're checking out the new Warpaths mode with the new Czechoslovak units, with the new airborne inside of that. So a lot of new stuff. We're going to be checking it out. I did do some of my Canadian gameplay, but I figured we should do some Pact gameplay as well. And of course, the Czechoslovaks are the new Warsaw Pact nation. Ooh, we'll maybe do this one. I think this actually may not be a bad play, because we want to get the bad one out of the way ASAP. Alright, so this one was a force recon objective, which I've never played before, but it looks like I have less units per, like, battalion, or per platoon, I should say. And it might have to do with that, because my units were definitely 3 helicopters big, but now I'm only getting them in a size of 2. I guess we might as well just start reconning what we have ahead here. My goal, or I get the idea, airborne, I'm going to go all the way on the flank, get Lena, and then get Ishim. We're going to recon Ishim, and our objective here just says we have 35 units to scout. I'm assuming they're going to be like specific units probably, right? Nothing stopping me really from just artillerying some units that we spot. And this area recon is cheap, it's free. Well, by cheap, it is free. I mean, free and cheap are kind of the same thing, right? Although, I guess cheap kind of implies that there's a cost involved, but a small one. Anyway, the recon is free, but we only get it once every 3 minutes, so we have to use it as often as we can. Otherwise, I feel like you're kind of wasting the opportunities that you get from it. Yeah, even the squads seem kind of small. Wait, is that the V3S, really? Those are the trucks from, like, Arma 2. I remember that. Like, the main Red 4 would have the V3S trucks. We can't see anything down here, so I think this might be a situation of aggressive recon here into Izora after we don't spot anything. Helicopters, maybe we'll... Alright, fire at will, and let's push up into Lena. I mean, we have recon in 10 seconds, but we're going to need to destroy these barricades. Oh, okay. Where? It was over here. Stop moving. AA. Okay, we're getting ATGMs out. I'm hoping, can these guys not engage the... Oh, no, they are engaging. Okay, I kind of really want them to engage that mechanized unit. We are flanking them with the rockets at the moment. Okay, so those guys probably will not last. Oh, they're Bradleys. Oh, that's not good. Okay, now the question is, are we going to send it? I think we are. Oh, they're already out of ammo? No way. Let's actually recon this to be sure. Okay, we're getting counter batteried. How have you guys not done any kill to the Bradleys yet? I mean, I know they're out in... We're out in the open and they're in cover, but... Oh, this is going to be bad. We're going to have to retreat this unit here because I don't want to lose the airborne right away. Okay, we have eyes on enemy units. Mount up, mount up, mount up. Everyone needs to be engaging those National Guard. I don't really want to use any special strikes just yet. I'm going to move my AA up, though, right behind. Kind of want to keep artillerying that area where we knew the AA existed. Well, these Mi-24s have been very not useful. Unfortunate. Well, let's get them back to the supply truck. And then the thing is, we're kind of stuck out here. I can't really move forward. Because, oh, wait. Because if we move forward, we'll walk into these barricades. But this is good, because we'll destroy this Bradley. It'll take probably like 1 billion more rockets. But we'll destroy this Bradley. And once we do, we can at least start to destroy these barricades and start sort of pushing in. We did destroy that, so it might be worth it to... Oh, man, this is going to be unfortunate. We're going to use a recon to sort of walk into this. The barricades just require units some time to take them down. I would just hope that we destroy... Oh, planes. Oh, no. Oh, they're just a gun run from an A-10. I say it's just a gun run. That's terrifying, of course, to be an enemy soldier or a soldier on the battlefield and you're getting A-10 gun striked. Okay, so that takes a very long time to come back in. That's the downside of this card that I picked. I picked it specifically because... Okay, that took a very long time. I picked it specifically because I wanted to get the -1 out of the way. If you do that, I feel like it's not a... Oh, I should hold fire with this Dana unit before They fire too much supplies. You're gonna have to get out because you're down to like 20 supplies. And it's gonna take, let's actually take a look and see how long it takes those supplies to become available again. Now we are capturing the objective. We're gonna be destroying these. Again, they're very slow at it, but that's fine. We'll mount up the Recon real quick and get them rolling for the next objective. Oh, okay, so they're gonna just keep working on those. Kind of maybe we'll crawl forward and we'll get these T-72s to come up here. Our supplies are still, okay, so it takes 1:30. I think normally it takes, well, a minute. So, or 30 seconds, sorry. So 1:30 is a rough debuff. That's a lot of, that's like a 200% increase basically. Okay, maybe this is time to hit that with artillery. Maybe our Danas are looking. I'm gonna call them Danas. Maybe it's Dana, but I think it's, I'm thinking it's Dana or Dana. Now I almost said it wrong myself. There was an anti-air unit back there, so there's no need for us to force our luck on that. We'll send our airborne. That's what I'm gonna call them. I know they're Vieska. I'm gonna mispronounce that. If you're Czech or Slovakian, I'm so sorry because I'm not gonna learn how to pronounce that word like ever. So it's gonna be mispronounced terribly all the time. I destroy all the barricades that I can. That way, if you're playing the map again, you're not going to be forced to deal with that on the way in again. Because you don't want to have units coming in off the battlefield. Say you spawn here again, right? And you drive a tank unit. It's like, oh man, I really need that tank unit up the front right now. What's going to happen? They're going to run into one of these barricades. So yeah, if you're stuck on the barricades, you basically have no way of kind of working around that. So that's why I'm trying to do it now. Our T-72s should be able to... Okay, that's actually good. We'll engage those with the artillery. Get the supply trucks back in here. Oh, this is not good. The T-72s are getting lit up. I don't know what kind of unit that is. At least we're getting... Oh, okay. Well, we spotted... Oh, they're out of ammo and they've done basically nothing. I'm just confused whether or not we have to spot specific enemy units. Because in one of the Canadian battles I did, it wasn't really made clear. But you had to engage specific units for the objective, and I didn't know that until it actually started happening. That's kind of silly to say, I guess, but well, maybe send a bigger formation of infantry over to... I mean, this is just going to be such a mess to attack any of these because they're all like, this covers this, this covers this, this covers this, this covers this. So you're kind of like always going to run into an issue where you can't attack Dvina without capturing Enisei, but you can't attack Angara without... So this might be the best one because it's out in the flank, but then, well, you have no cover here. So, and we have no smoke. Smoke is a tactical aid, and you either do or don't have it, and I don't have it at the moment. Artillery, I would really like it to do its job. Here we got some enemy vehicles. Actually, this might have been the units. Okay, actually, these are... Damn it, I thought these were anti-air earlier. Well, they did have some anti-air. Okay, that's good, actually. That was a big hit. I should mention at this point, I feel like I haven't mentioned it in a while, I'm playing with the high lethality modifier. At the beginning of every, like, skirmish, campaign, basically any sort of, I think, game mode in Regiments, operations, and obviously here in Warpaths, you get to determine if you want to play, like, how you want to play. Unit speed, accuracy, damage. One of the modifiers, I leave basically all of that exactly at 1. What I do mess with, however, is the high lethality mode. This just basically means that anything... We're going to retreat that guy, I think, and the supply truck probably too. The only thing that really changes is it just has any or every and any attack has a chance to do, I think, 50 or 100% more damage. So it's a little more realistic, so to say. You might survive 3 rounds from a tank, even though you're, you know, sideways onto it, or you might get one-shotted by a tank even if you're from the front. So there's a little bit more like randomness to it. I'm not saying it's complete RNG because I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, there's a Bradley right there. The Bradley. Was that the only unit that we knew? I swear there's another unit here. It might be worth waiting to call the napalm in. We don't really know if there's any AA. Bradley's obviously terrifying for any vehicle, and infantry. I mean, they got a 30mm autocannon. They can have tow missiles, which these Recon ones, they usually do. I don't know if we can like zoom in on that. Yeah, we can see the tow launcher right there. By the way, you can do that with the F1 key, and then you can kind of operate the camera like you would. Scroll for FOV, Q and E for moving the thing. But the like rolling the camera. But yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that. We can artillery that Bradley out of the way and probably capture that relatively easily. Took me a lot longer than I'm willing to admit, but we can probably capture NSA right now. I need to suppress this Bradley. This Bradley needs to get out of here, and then we can push these infantry across. Okay, you're going to be pushing up way too aggressive here. That might be good. Actually, we might even hold fire with the artillery. Perfect. We'll push up here. Infantry will remount, just so we're a little faster. You can dismount infantry, and it makes them, I think, just a lot slower. But you definitely want to not have them oh, no, you know what? We're going to get killed by this Bradley if I don't dismount and kill it. Everyone, fire support. What does fire support get? 8 machine gunners, 24 riflemen, and 4 RPGs. Okay. Oops, that was me clicking control. Oh no, there's planes. No, 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 run, 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 run. Don't tell me those are napalm or, oh, ow, ow, ow. That was perfect bombing run by them, yeah. Well, that just cost me, I might even lose some of those units in this next ATGM hit. That was a perfect bombing run. I just got schooled by the AI, very noticeably too. That was a rough one. We have 2 zones. Actually, we have 3 zones. We have 3 zones. I feel like I'm doing okay. I just, man, well, not after that bombing run. That bombing run was actually really rough. Not gonna lie. I have 13 minutes to capture these 2 points specifically. The scouting enemy forces thing is we'll do a recon in Dnieper. And then I think I'll drop my airborne right there and we'll push up. I mean, okay, 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 this is doable. 1 in Dnieper, and then we'll bombard that. And then maybe we can push, oh, what is that? Their mech unit. Okay. It might be worth napalming that. Just, oh, what is, oh, it's in the cap. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Go, 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 get into forest. Okay, hopefully this napalm run doesn't actually hit me. That's the main issue I'm gonna have here. But I think it could be pretty good. There was obviously an anti-air unit right there. If it does fire, we might just, it might have just been a strela, like a shoulder fired. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That should really do some heavy suppression, knock out the remaining infantry. Might be worth trying to set up the other airborne towards that a little more. The helicopter, you should be good to fly. Okay, that Bradley unit is getting destroyed. Sadly, we are probably not going... We're going to have to retreat these... Okay, good. They're done. We can retreat to airborne. The downside is it went from like 30 seconds to a minute and a half, I think, on like how long it takes to get your units back. So it is unfortunate. We're going to get some infantry. This time we're not going to get like bombed, or like not to get... Oh, that artillery is landing way too close. Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire. That's going to be the like final barrage right there. Actually good, because that did... Oh, good, good. That artillery from on map and my off map earlier from the tactical aid did actually do some good stuff there. We definitely managed to at least get rid of the majority of that unit. Now let's focus on the next one. Artillery, focus on that. Mi-24, focus on that. We know there's a single unit inside Dnieper. I'm a little worried about pushing in there with a T-72 unit, so we'll get my infantry over there. And I guess we are still good on Lena. Okay, this is actually going pretty well now. I mean, kind of had a setback. Wasn't really sure how to deal with the Bradleys, but it looks like we may have kind of figured it out. AI can't use airborne due to engine limitations. I think they're pretty strong, but they're really fun to use. And I mean, I think that's what it should be about. This is not a PvP game. This is not competitive. It's purely a PvE game, right? And I think that's really fun, and that needs to be... People need to just keep that in mind when they see gameplay of this, I guess. Like, hey, this isn't supposed to be taken too serious or too sweaty. This is really just a game you play by yourself, and maybe the airborne feel a little overpowered purely in the fact that they can maneuver. I'm not even talking about the unit specifically. I've seen the Germans, so West Germans, can actually get a Wiesel unit, which they can deploy via helicopter, which that seems pretty good. But in general, they're not overpowered units themselves, but the ability to project good quality with decent weapons infantry pretty much around the map, that is in itself pretty good. The ability to drop them anywhere, really, not so much their visual, or their actual stats is not necessarily what I'm talking about when I say that the airborne are good. Oh, there it is. Okay, everyone hold and engage. Everyone engage. Everyone engage. Even though they're attacking the wrong... Oh, no, 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 not like that. What are you doing? Oh, we're being mortared? Okay, at least or artillery, at least we know where it's coming from. Oh, those guys should be instantly gone. We're gonna retreat no, you know what? We're not gonna retreat to Recon. We're gonna push out of we're gonna hold the Recon here and have it cap. Airborne, we're gonna retreat those. They're 2 damage. Don't really want to spend too much time on that. It's just wasted time that I could be using to get them healed up. We're gonna cap this with the Recon and then probably just I don't know. I guess we can call them back when we have 8 minutes. Trying to get eyes on common. That's the main objective. Obviously, besides killing, scouting, I should say, 24 more enemy units. This is bad. I actually will need to deal with that. I'm not really sure how they're going to, though. All right, engage. Okay, that's one M113 hit. The second these guys disembark, they're going to have yeah, there they are. That's a huge force multiplier on there. And oh, my Mi-24, Joe? No, I meant to say though. My Mi-24 just devastated. Okay, so that counterattack, or if you even call it a counterattack, that attack just got rebuffed. We'll get my supplies up here to resupply this unit of Recon because they did lose a lot of their men, but we just destroyed those gold assault engineer. Strelki, they're going to go for the bridge objective while everyone else is going to overwatch them, I suppose. We'll move the ATGM Strelki a little bit to the right. Hopefully their ATGM is, what, 2,000 meters. Fire support have grenade launchers. Okay, so the issue for me here is the size of my units. The size of my units is too small. Probably should word it differently. The size of my platoons is too small for them to be effective. After you lose 1 tank, you're forced to immediately retreat, or you're under risk of losing the entire unit. If you have 4 T-72s, like I'm supposed to, I think, but due to the specific objectives of this battle, I don't. Okay, that's a hold fire, and everyone needs to be engaging that ASAP. We have T-72s engaging. Did I just hear planes? I might have just heard planes. Why are we not? Yeah, there's planes. There's planes. There's planes. Stop. Disembark the man-pads. Get those OTs out of here. Man-pads, man-pads. It's a single man-pad unit. But at least those guys... Okay, so they kind of went for my Strelki. They did get destroyed. Now, I'm really opening up my man-pads. I think I moved them at the exact wrong time. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate, even. We'll get this one captured. The supplies, I thought... Okay, the supplies are almost here. I don't really have time, though. I think we're going to just send the units forward into Kama and entrench in and around the objective, and then the supplies can deploy over... And the man-pads can stay here. These Recon can stay here. Maybe we'll move them a little bit more out of the zone. We still have these ones. Okay, moving up. We have our helicopter units coming back. Maybe it's worth retreating the airborne now. We actually have units in the cap. Yes, I know. Do not leave the cap. This time I am literally only leaving because my infantry have arrived. So I wasn't going to, trust me. Well, I wouldn't have left otherwise, is what I'm trying to say. Now my AA, move those up to there. Because we now know that I don't think they could fire, well, I would think they were in the middle of entrenching, but I didn't know that was no way to stop that. Let's get a Recon up here, might as well. We have 1 minute remaining. Might as well artillery, whatever's there. Our guys are almost out of ammo anyway for that. And we don't know if that health is accurate. We just know that, well, we know they're there. I feel pretty okay about this one. Was it perfect? No, absolutely not. Was it a good one? We got 2 of the caps we needed. We did kind of get bombed a little, sure, but I mean, not bad. Wait, what a supply! I just accidentally opened my supplies. I don't know actually what that means. Does that mean that they go fast? Maybe I probably should have read into that. I never knew you could open the supplies, but it looks like they're maybe supplying faster. I'm not sure if that's the case. Maybe somebody will know because it's of interest to me. I didn't know that was a thing. But we did complete 2 of the victory point objectives, so I'm a little confused about that one. Alright, this is kind of a weird one. I picked a blitz card, so we have 5 minutes less. We do have a little bit more deployment points and everything. As you can see, though, I was right. There are now 2 Mi-24s in this card. We got a bunch more T-72s. I actually got more cards here, but they're not always accurate. Like, these say there's 3, but there's only 2 in this card, so I'm a little confused. Actually, I didn't really mean to call those in, but this is the same map that we played with the Canadians before. Actually has the same game mode too, but that's unlucky because I'm pretty sure those are supposedly completely random. But my main play here is going to have to be the following. We have to intercept 35 enemy units that are most likely going to be following sort of this line around the map, either from this way to this way or this way to this way. Also capture Mista and Lena. It's also night, so we're going to have to, oh, that's bad. We're going to have to keep that in mind. I believe in general, most of NATO probably has better night vision capabilities than we do. I think this could actually be a really funny napalm bomb though. But we'll have to use our brain to actually make our way into objectives now. But we could probably make it work. We'll probably make it work. We'll get some artillery on there. We'll maybe even re-embark them and go into the forest a little bit more. I'm hoping they don't actually get shot down. There might be some anti-air units on these. Oh, that might have been really good. That might have been really good, actually. That looked pretty good to me in terms of, like, yeah, that was all their infantry out on those BMPs, which must mean we're fighting, like, are these captured BMPs? Yes, they are captured BMPs that they stole from us or the East Germans, and now they're using them against us. There's, I think, one of the factions that the NATO can be is like this free German unit, or I guess regiment, or faction technically, and they sometimes come with like captured German or East German or Soviet equipment. So if you're like, why did they use BMPs now? Hopefully that kind of explains it. So at night, obviously a lot of our stuff has different visibility. So these guys have advanced. That's actually interesting. These have basic night vision. Basic night vision. Infantry should have basic night vision. A lot of the NATO stuff, obviously not the captured BMPs though, but in general, a lot of the NATO stuff is going to have better night vision. So we'll have to play around that. Luckily, we have artillery illumination, which any units that are inside of the artillery illumination will have no accuracy debuff on them. So if you're trying to shoot a unit at night, oh, counterattack with 3 platoons, we'll have to deal with that some way or another. But any unit that you're shooting at, oh, that's actually a great artillery target right there, will have a debuff unless you have good night vision, or unless you just throw this artillery thing on them, and then they'll be a lot more accurate. Okay, we actually are in a little bit of I'm a little worried here. I need to focus on that specifically. While my T-72s are moving down here, I need those AT guys to move up and get shots on whatever this is. It is oh, they just countered me. That's actually their flare usage. I don't think I've seen that very often. That's actually kind of cool and impressive to see. Yeah, it's weird. We're kind of fighting our own faction right now because they're using a lot of captured equipment. Are these even captured? Those look like, are those T-80s with like those weird rubber sight shield things? And now instead of going wide, I don't want to go wide. There's no point in going wide. I don't want to go for NSA. Instead of like what I would do before was maybe go for NSA and get some extra points. Although there are some interesting battle groups I want to call in, some extra task forces, I think they're called. It might be better for now to just focus on the objective at hand because, well, we need to capture both these somehow. Artillery seemed to be pretty accurate, actually, on that target over there, which is good. It might be. We might be getting hard bullied here. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is here? Why is there just an entire ambush, and why did they not shoot earlier? Oh, my lord. Oh, get out of there, MI-24. Oh, get out of there. Supplies got to get out. The BMPs are going to move up if they can. Okay, well, we know that we actually just destroyed most of the stuff. I think we destroyed that artillery. Wait, is that actually telling us where... Is that telling us where these units are? I know that has to do maybe with my intelligence level that I upgraded. That sounds weird when talking about my intelligence. I mean, like, within the game, right? Oh, they're smoking. That's smoke they're dropping in front of us right there? Wait, we have friendlies approaching? We have a bunch of very slow driving Marines. Those might be, are those Polish? These like very weird APCs. I think they're Polish, aren't they? Yeah, it looks like, is that not a Polish symbol right there? It looks like it. Yeah, we got the Poles helping us. That's actually kind of useful because, well, we just need somebody to help us out because clearly we're not doing very good. At least not on this right side. We know there's a bunch of guys over here. But I don't want to fall for this trap. I need to just focus on going after the main objective and not focus on all these side objectives that aren't that important. A new group is... Okay, this is a group I have to intercept and destroy. It might be worth artillerying that unit. We know this objective should be cleared out, because otherwise I feel like we would have gotten a warning. Let's take a look and see if these are stopped or not. Oh, that's a lie. So that was just a complete lie. That was an absolute lie. Our BMPs just got shreked. That is terrible, terrible, terrible. Stop, 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 stop. Mi-24s, please save the day. It's not going to save the day, though. There's a lot more units here than I thought. Wow, 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 wow. The game lied to me, or I decided to believe the game. That was a really bad idea. That was a really, 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 really bad idea. I am completely not ready for the amount of stuff. What is even so many units over here? Artillery. This might be a great target to artillery at this point. These OT-64s are probably not going to do very good. What the heck just happened? At least our Marines are pushing up, our Polish allies. We see some of the enemy targets we have to kill. The thing is, it looks like they're just leaving the battlefield right now. Our T-72s are going to lose too many, are going to lose that second vehicle. I'm going to have to get those out of here, so let's reverse and then retreat. These Recon, I kind of need just the 75 points that they provide me. The helicopter, let's get you back to a supply. More counter attack. Oh, I probably should have not done that. I probably should have just repaired them, but I retreated them instead. Oops. Oh, these guys are going to be overrun. Okay, this is a crazy amount of stuff coming in here, but we're just going to push into the cap. I mean, at this point, this has gone like really weird. Okay, so the T-72s have to retreat. These guys are doing okay. We are destroying a couple of their units, but we don't have an amazing angle on them. Once this Pet Corps, that's gonna be a retreat. There's no way. I cannot just stand here and hope that they die. I gotta get them out of here. Our tanks have to engage those BTRs. Please tell me they're going to make them leave. Okay, this might be a move up and hope that we can advance sort of situation. Disembark. These are Recon, I'm aware, but it's all hands on deck right now. It's quite literally all hands on deck. The Dana are almost ready to be called back in. I'm really worried about an enemy air unit. There's a lot of units in this forest that I'm having to worry about on the flank here in a second. Keep engaging, keep engaging. The Strelci got out. That's good. Okay, we're going to push into the cap here. Even though the Polish are currently leading the charge, I feel like I've been very instrumental in that on my side over here. The Mi-24s. Okay, please get your stuff deployed. Get those man pads up, and then we'll get them this... Is that plane sounds? I swear, I'm very worried about plane sounds now all the time. Look at the amount of units that's coming in. I don't think I have to kill all of those. Hopefully not. Get some... reverse just a little. And angle more front left. Okay. Now, over here. What is even happening anymore? This might be a good bombing run. Just because I want to try to get rid of those... BTRs. Then I think what we do is we push in super hard, and then we capture this with our airborne, and at least at that point, you know, we'll have some semblance of control, especially over the victory point. I'm reconning the Lena point, seeing what's there. What? I mean, a lot of those might be the reinforcements. Good airstrikes, it looks like. That we just need to get those Schützen near the BTRs out, and maybe we'll burn the BTRs down. That's perfect. We're going to use this OT-64 unit, I think. We're going to re-embark them, run into the town. Ow, we haven't even gotten that unit knocked out. Oh, that's a Recon unit. What is that? What is that? What is that? Are they Bradleys? Because then it's an issue. If they're not, then it's fine. If it's anything but Bradleys, we're okay. I'm trying to get my supplies up here ASAP. Actually, my supplies might as well drive to here. Get my airborne. They're BRMs. They're BRMs. That's okay. But that's our BMPs, I mean. Oh, my T-72s. Get out of here. Get out of here. Man pads. Man, what is even happening here? Manpads deploy. Mi-24s move up. This is coming down to kind of a crazy amount of luck. Disembark or dismount. I'm saying both of them at the same time. Disembark those Strelki. T-55s are trying to survive on like no health. I don't know if we can get a shot on them is the issue. It would be so nice if we could open the supplies. I don't know what it does, but now at this point, I'm always going to open the supplies because apparently that might help. Okay, the BRMs are out. Enemy group has arrived. I mean, we're not going to kill 31 units in the next like minute and a half or whatever, but this might just be exactly what we needed to do though. Get the Mi-24s to come back to resupply. Oh, Maizen is being captured. Y'all, you got to be kidding me. Mi-24s may be able to help with that. And I don't know if we have any fast unit. Probably not. Mi-24s, Mi-24s. Move up our armor and our AA, because currently it's being artilleried anyway. Stop, stop, and stop. Actually, maybe you don't stop in the middle of the open. That'd be really awkward. The Recon here. Okay, what has happened there? Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted to know what was here, but yeah, clearly we are not going to hold that. So we're only going to have 1 victory point. And yeah, it's worth 5 victory points. I don't think that's a bad capture, but that's the only thing we're going to get. Because I don't think that these OT-64s are going to make it even halfway close to it. It might be worth getting a Dana back. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got to get shots on these guys if we can. Knock some of those out for the remaining enemy unit. Oh, I lost those units. I lost those OT-64s. We got to push in there and hope that we can destroy them. Get the supply trucks out of here before they get destroyed. Our T-72s are under heavy pressure. Dana, I don't know what we can engage. Anything here. Our T-72s are half health. I mean, everyone here is just engaging. I'm trying to get Mista if I can. It's a victory point. Looked like we killed one of their units. That's all I care for right now. Hold. Maybe we can position. I don't know if they're going to be in range. This guy's so low. It would be so nice to get rid of those guys, but we'll get the cap at least this way. And more artillery back there. We know that. The Danas are being counter-batteried, I think, but it's right there. These vehicles are almost near the cap. I don't think it's going to matter. T-72s have got to get out of here. Man-pads are staying up. Wow. This was 0 to a billion in, like, instantly. I hope we get to cap this point. I hope we get to cap this point before it's... Is this going to be just in time? Are we... Okay, we might just have that at the last second. Oh, some sort of ATGM coming from over here. I don't really have the time to deal with that. We're pushing in here if we can. My Dana are firing. My supplies are going to go back. Oh, we found some BRM-1Ks. So if we can destroy that, that would probably actually help with the victory points a little bit. We know there's a unit back here. 8 seconds. Are we going to get the cap? That's the question. It's going to be a really tight cap. We are not going to get Mazen. Are we going to get it? Yes. Wow. Was there a second between those two? Okay, so it looks like we're still proceeding with the current one, but I think we locked that sector down. So I did some research. Turns out that I should mention too, by the way, it's 10 a.m. So the enemy, like, sort of advantage that they have maybe at night is now gone, which is good for me. But okay, we actually will need to just drop a nuke on that. But we have one of these strikes, which I do plan to use because it was a special event card, which I have to save up 45 points, which obviously is kind of a lot, but we'll get there eventually throughout this battle. I want to bomb this. I want to try to capture NSA and maybe even Izora for the points because, well, the points are kind of nice to have. Now, the planes can no longer see the target, but I'm hoping to kind of have a general vicinity target that looked like it might have been okay, actually. And I found out that if you click X on the supplies, what it does is it either allows your allies to use it if you do that, or if you don't do that, then it's only for you and your unit. So that's the only really difference I could find. Now we need to actually reverse because we're currently not in a great spot right here because we're kind of getting flanked by a whole bunch of enemy vehicles, which again is weird because they're all captured Soviet vehicles. But okay, those were not T-80s early, those were T-72s by the looks of the side panels on those. We got some guys in the forest. Hopefully they can help out. And my goal will be to try to get the Vina, cut off this road area that they're using, obviously, to get through the map, knock out the enemy remaining units, and then eventually capture Lena, getting this into a nice victory. Although I have to retreat those guys because they just already went down to like half health. I think we're going to ignore this side. We'll maybe just end up getting 4 platoons. Dang, man. Really couldn't have done without that. Hoping, okay, they're not really looking the right way, but, well, whatever. That's not really whatever. It's actually kind of useful. They weren't looking the right, weren't looking the wrong way, I guess. We're going to capture NSA if I can. I'm going to save up points for this TBM strike. I really wish they would be, I really wish they would engage that BMP unit. But at this point, I'll use my Danas for it as much as I can. They're currently engaging my Scott, but those are AI. And my Dana need to artillery that. 100 points so we can get the 2nd Airborne Squad back up. So let's do that. Actually, let's start with BMPs up in this village. T-72s are under attack on the right. I need to like set them up in his village first if I can. Okay, that's his BTRs. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. No problem. Turn on fire. We've already done a bunch of damage to one of these, it looks like. So we can... Oh, stop and engage, stop and engage. And my Recon, maybe it's time for to actually move them up there and get them on the ridge to overwatch the future. Overwatch the future. To overwatch a future offensive. My airborne are coming back. The purpose of trying to get them in this town, sort of forward area, and then push into Lena. That push on the left didn't really work very well, so it's kind of whatever. Now over here, let's push into the sector, get the cap, and then I had like 39 operational authority points at the end of the last battle. Not very good, so I really need, you know, I need that to kind of come back. I need some, I'm gonna need some ammo or some points really, so I need to capture, oh. That's AA, I guess? Is that just a Shilka or something? Well, you know, like the, oh, BRDM. Oh, those are gonna engage us too, though. So I'm gonna have to reverse off the hill, hoping they can engage those BRDMs. We should be able to win in that situation. Hoping we can engage. I mean, I'm attacking from the front. Kind of, I'm just forced to there because I don't really want to walk around. Dana's move to here. A TBM strike soon-ish. We might drop it somewhere else. I'm not really 100% sure where I feel like it might be the best place to put it. Okay, that's a lot of guys over there, so this might be not a bad unit. We know there's a Recon, so maybe the Recon not a bad unit to artillery if we can. Dana are under attack? By what? Oh, is it my friendly? Okay, it's my friendly units under attack. It's warning me for it. I appreciate that. Oh, let's get the Strela knocked out. I mean, don't really want to leave those guys there. That's just stupid and only gonna bite me in the butt later. Let's get our paratroopers up. This is really not an area for paratroopers. I probably should have swapped their paratroopers to go more over here like I had in one of the other battles. I don't want to do that. Let's artillery that Schutzen unit. Would actually not be a bad place for me to push after I capture Izdora. And did we destroy that? Okay, this is a single unit. Maybe the other one retreated. Maybe it was just a single unit entrenched. Okay, we are, I think, out of range in terms of, like, AT. So now it might be worth pushing up. Enemy, okay, well, I'm working on it. I want these Recon to get better eyes on, but clearly they're not doing a great job at that. Oh. Retreat. Is this a... That's not worth a TBM strike. It's worth a napalm strike, though. But then I need to go and send someone to capture it, I think. I can't really set my BMPs over there. Okay, it looks like our Polish allies are pushing hard. Our planes are going to be coming in. I could set my BMPs up to capture Niemen. Oh, reverse a little. These napalms should be pretty good. There's a little bit of an anti-air strike or anti-air unit right there. Oh, the first one was a miss because of the stress, but the second one was a good old hit. RPGs are coming in, hoping that we burn those guys out enough. Perfect. Okay, so they left. There's a second unit. We know that. Okay, we're currently engaging some of the units at the end of the other end of the river. Our man pads are going to move up just to be sure. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I need to recon that and reverse these out of here. Okay, they're actually pushing. Those oh man, if I had that tactical nuke thing ready right now, that would have been really nice. Drop artillery. No, these BMPs are already done. They're already done. I gotta reverse them out. Okay, we are going to have to push across the river at some point. We have 9 minutes to capture the objective, but I was trying to do something cheeky. Didn't realize there's an entire, like, battle group coming over here. So I'm going to have to send Strelki and ATGMs over here. Try to hold that right side. Mi-24s might actually be useful to try to stop that bridge push, but we are going to want to capture this at some point. Currently, we're okay. Okay, let's knock out what we can. That's good. That's a victory point right there. We have kind of just cut off their supply line. So this will eventually happen, but I've seen from in the past, I will need to capture Lena to actually win this battle. There isn't like, oh, you've got the numbers done, so you're done. I will have to capture Lena to win the battle. I think we're going to run and try to stop them from capturing NSA. Our airborne are just dug in, and they're about the only thing that stands kind of in between the enemy push and, you know, freedom. We've lost NSA. That's fine. We knew that was going to happen. There's a relatively large amount of units. I'm not really going to TBM strike this because this is just units that are kind of rushing into my units as they're trying to run out the map. I do really think it makes sense to hold that TBM for, I think it's like a tactical ballistic missile. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, this is what I was worried about. Oh, man. I should have reconned. Well, we almost have the... Okay, that's worth TBMing. That is so worth TBMing. The thing is, I'm going to have to, like, lock them down into a position, hoping I can get this TBM strike online ASAP, get some T-72s up here, and a recon to try to... I want to get that cap. I'm not letting go. That cap... Oh, nice. We just killed a unit over there. It might be worth to... Is it... Where? Wait. Oh, yeah. No. Okay, I didn't. I thought I really got some more units to come up here, but fire support, they'll move up to where the airborne are. Once they are there, we'll swap. The airborne will push, and then over here, it is worth TBMing whenever I have the option to. Oh, I couldn't stop them from moving up. Is this going to be enough? That might... Oh, there's a 30-second... I might have just screwed that TBM up. Oh, there it is. We have no clue what the effect on target was on that one is the issue. No clue. That could have been great. That could have been terrible. Or anything in between. It's kind of the downside of this situation. Our airborne have... Oh, our fire support. Man, our like mechanized vehicles are not the good ones. Okay, we are gonna get pushed by gold ATGM vehicles, like gold level. There's also AA units over here. There's another... Oh, those are just recon. We're disembarking. I'm trying to engage as much as I can. We have units coming back here. I want to try to capture those zones back as well. I want money. I want operational authority. It might be time here to push them forward. These might have to be pushed forward using
zone captured.
The supplies. We can get these guys back up and running.
Zone lost.
Okay, we now need to get the... Oh my God, there's so much. Did my nuke completely miss? You know what? I'm thinking my nuke completely missed. That was a really stupid decision to drop it where I did. I just was really terrified that I was going to miss the drop. And then guess what? Because I was worried about missing it, I missed it either way. These guys are good. Okay, my airborne are entrenched again. This feels very much like the Canadian one that I did, but this time I'm not going to let go of this objective. I'm smarter now. I am a lot smarter now, hopefully. T-72 should be done. Here, yes, perfect. Now work on these mortars, I think? Aren't they mortars? They were mortars. They're retreating now. Down here. Oh, they got smoke pushing in on me, but... Oh, that's unfortunate. We gotta push out of this smoke. If we don't push out of the smoke, it's gonna be 1v1. We want to make this a 3v1. So we want to push out into these BMPs. And over here, T-72s are... Okay, this is all fine. This is all good. I need to recon this area. Could be captured. Are these guys gonna win? Can I even... do I have more airborne, or are they currently all in the field, aren't they? I need to make sure those guys don't make it out of here. Oh, our T-72s are gonna get out of here now, though. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Man, this has been honestly a great battle. Just in terms of like everything's happening here. Okay, those guys should be done. I wonder if I can capture back Mezin. I mean, this was unfortunate in terms of getting anything done outside of just the main objective. But sometimes getting the main objective can be the main point of the thing, right? Because that's kind of what the main objective is for, I suppose. Get those guys done. We'll get the airborne back in 7 seconds. I want to try to fight over Nemen if I can. I really want to try to get Mezin back. I don't know where those guys went. We're being aggressive with the helicopters. We'll get the airborne back over here. Supply. Where did those mortars go? They just like absolutely sprinted away. Okay, there's no point in the supplies can go over here, I guess. Okay, stop, 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 stop. T-72 under attack, that's okay, that's okay. We'll capture Mezin here, hopefully. I can't afford to lose this cap. Not again. It's happened twice or 3 times now in the last, like, couple of videos that I made on, I almost said combat mission. On the new Regiments DLC, I'm not going to lose it again. We are holding this objective. Supply trucks, it's time for you to get out. T-72s, you're going to have to get out. It's going to be bad. Is the artillery even going to be necessary? Probably not. The airborne are going to hold the line, though. Lena's being captured? No, get out. They're not. They are capturing it back. They are capturing it back. Not like this. I have so many airborne in there. How are you guys not killing them faster? At least we might be holding them in. We did get Metzen back, so that's good. But yeah, it looks like Lena, just purely based on the amount of numbers that they threw in there at the last second there. I'm going to use a Recon. It doesn't even matter anymore. God, we got pushed, and I needed to push guys forward, but I was trying to like maneuver on 3 or 4 flanks. So now, did that complete it though? It did say stage 3. So I'm not sure. I think that might have been it. But right now, our men are pretty hurt. But what I'm saving up for is this one right here. 12 OT 64As with Strelki, automatic grenade launchers, or if we're going really crazy, we can get 10 T-55s. It's not very effective. We're talking T-55s fighting like leopards, although apparently also enemy, enemy stuff that they kept capturing from us. But it might be worth trying to save up for one of these too. Especially, I like this one. We get some extra Mi-24s, and we can upgrade them to have a third Mi-24. But I really want to just try to get this massive platoon, or is this even a company at this point, of OT-64s, but we're a little further away from that. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back with more regiments, and hopefully we can make the Czechoslovaks win in the next episode.